This European cricket event is proudly brought to you by HCL Software, Rado and 1xBet.
Scamper through for a couple. That one's gone high up in the air. There's cause of capture. There's several men converging underneath it, and it is a good catch in the end. It's Haida Ashtam underneath it. He takes the grab, and it's an early fizz for the Sprite bottles as they manage to pick up. That's a big hit. That's an early good morning to the builders in construction corner. As that one tumbles away down the mud. Bang. That is huge. And well, I've popped the builders there. He's going to have to throw that one back. A couple balls. Well, I was going to say get a couple balls through. This time he goes to the boundary. And this one's, well, a combination of power and finesse. And this over will go magical. Can Aziz finish strong at least? And it goes up in the air. There's a chance for a catch. There's a man underneath at a point. But he gets there eventually. While he was in midair, I was thinking, oh, I'm not fancying this one. He didn't look the most confident under it in the last minute. He had to just leap forward. But he does a brilliant job of holding on to it, and it's a big wicket for Malmo as Sami Ibrahimkil does depart everything that happened in that second over. I don't think Sami Ibrahimkil is still there, but he lasts just one more delivery. So he tries to get a bit funky there, tries to lift it over the wicket keeper, and he manages to pop it through to Abdul Sadais, man who's got the gloves back on behind the stumps and picks up a wicket. It's the first ball of the third over. Lovely shot, one-handed in the end, Kadir Sadat. Well, it's third time lucky for him. It's gone high up in the air. It's gone incredibly high. The bowler has settled underneath it. It pops out of his hands. Saklin Karamat, well, he could have got the run out at the end. That was a beautiful shot over the covers. It's going to go all the way for six. And Kadir Sadat, well, he likes it outside off stump, doesn't he? As soon as there's a bit of width on offer. That one's down the ground. Well, Kadir Sadat, even when it's straight, he's able to just throw his hands at it. And again, he goes straight this time. Certainly evasive action needed from the man in black. A bit of a puff of dust as well as it slapped down the ground. One ball left. He's high up in the air. Probably doesn't have the legs to go all the way for six. Oh, it does. Thank you very much, fielder. It's Mohammed Akshaf. It's even bigger. You could hear the crack of the bat here. 150 will be in their size. There's that one again. Slapped down the ground. Doesn't have quite the distance on it. 6-6-4. Well, when your luck's in, your luck's in. Looks like they are turning to a bit of spin now in the form of Hamad Rafiq. And he's getting similar treatment here. It's now 5 boundaries in a row. Can he make it 6? He absolutely can. That's even bigger. That one's hit hard. There's a man out there and it will be a catch. So it's a wicket that's desperately needed for Malmo as Kaiser Munir comfortably takes the catch at long on. It will be the end of Isanullah Wafa. He's done a bit of damage here. 26 he's scored off just 10 deliveries. And this one though is lifted in the air. Does it have the legs on it? Oh, it's high up in the air. And it's gone over the head there of Thompson as well. Hope you're well, whatever you're doing, wherever you are on this Wednesday morning. Long chase on there for Saklin Karamat, and the ball wins. That's a beautiful delivery from Haida Ashtam. It's not always the easiest to toss it up as a spinner when you've got someone swing and swing hard, but he's brave on that ball. He gets it over the eye line of Kadir Sadat, whose eyes probably lit up the prospect of hitting this one into construction corner. He's just deceived all ends up. Sadat and Wafa at the crease, maybe eyeing up 150. Maybe they still will be, as that one's gone high up in the air. Well, almost taken by one of the spectators. He bottles it a little there. We'll go for 6 runs. Now he comes back with a wicket. It's a big swing by Bashir Ahmed. It's clipped through to Abdur Sadais, who duly obliges behind the stumps. So it's the 5th wicket to fall. It's the final ball of the 9th. Into the final over then. It should start with a wicket, but it's dropped on the boundary by Wahab Hassan. Don't often see spin in the final over. I think this is a good move. This time, well, insult to injury, it's gone straight into that same area again. Should have been caught on the first occasion. Second ball though, gets hit away to the boundary. Where can they get to, Ariana? 133 is on the score. 4 balls left. Straight down the ground. Oh, it's tough there for Wahab Hassan. He went down. It tortugued up at him. Probably the lesser of 2 evils. There will be a 3rd boundary in a row. That's unfortunate for Malmo and Haidar Ashtam. We should have started the 10th over with a wicket. Instead, it went for a single, and now it's gone 4-4. It's going to the leg side. They'll surely come back for 2 here. But, well, for some reason, Nasser Bacha decided not to go for the 2nd run. Then there's an overthrow, so he does get through for the 2nd run, which probably should have been the 3rd run. In the end, it will be a 2. So Ariana CC will finish on 144 for 5. Is a man who can do that. And we've seen him with the bat, we've seen him with the ball, we've seen him with the gloves on. Now he's got the opportunity to try to get the runs on the board. It'll be Mohamed Atif to open up for Ariana CC with the ball. And almost a spectacular one-handed catch to open up, as Hamid Arabzai probably still waking up on this Wednesday morning. That one's cracked away into the offside. It will just be a 1 bounce for the total posted by Ariana CC. And well, he won't get to his 500 mark on this occasion, as that one goes straight through the gate. Mohamed Atif picks up an early wicket, and it's a big one as Abdur Sadais. He hits the boundary. The next ball he misses out on, and the very next ball after that one, well, it cuts in. It's a brilliant delivery actually from Mohamed Atif. I don't think Sadais expected it to come in quite so sharply. Slower ball. And they do get the boundary, and it's the first Maximo of the innings for Malmo. It's just dispatched down the ground. It's a nice hit. Good swing of the bat from Haidar Acham. Into the 3rd over, Hamid Arabzai. He picks up a wicket. In fact, no, it's a new bowler. It's with the very first delivery, it just gets smashed straight to the man at covers, and Isanullah Wafa duly obliges with the catch. That one is cracked away. Haidar Acham, clearly someone who prefers dealing in boundaries than singles. He gets himself on strike. Hits that one nicely through point region. That one slapped down the ground though. Bit of the commentator's curse there, as that one is deposited over the rope for 6 runs. Wahab Hassan, he's taken 4 balls so far, just got the solitary single. Back-to-back 6s, and that one is massive. That's gone into the horse stables over there. Oh, a bit of luck always is going to help, as that one skews away off the side of the bat and goes into the covers. That one's been picked up well. It's a low full toss, and Wahab Hassan cracks it straight down the ground. 6 runs as Nasser Bacha has come into the attack for Ariana CC. First ball went for a 4, came back well with a dot, and that one just slightly overpitched. High up in the air. Again, it's just going to skew away. We'll go all the way for 6. That one's gone high. It's going to be another 6. 6-6-6. The devil has come out, and Wahab Hassan, well, there was just the dot ball in between, but still 22 runs coming off the over, and that's certainly one of the magical overs that Malmo needed. Luckily for us, something to look forward to, but still an awful amount of cricket between now and then. This one's gone high up in the air. There's a man tearing in from the boundary. It's a brilliant effort from Baz Ayubi, who had to come in a good 20 meters. A run rate of over 17. Pretty much anything that doesn't go to the boundary is a win, but this one will go to the boundary, and we say hello again to Construction Corner. That cracks off the scaffolding there. If they're going to chase down this total. This one goes high. Is there a man under it? Yes, there is. Does he take it? Yes, he does. As Nasir Bacha, the captain on the rope here for Ariana CC, takes the wicket. Sami Ibrahimkil, who's the bowler, he gets enough pace in that delivery, but goes, I was going to say back of the net. It's very much literally the back of the net there from Saklen Karamat. Can he hit it over the offside ring? And he goes straight. It's gone high up in the air. It doesn't have the legs on it. There's two men converging underneath it, and it's a good catch taken by the captain, Nasir Bacha. It's the second catch he's taken, leading from the front here, the captain for Ariana CC. Done himself a bit of a mischief there, though, as it was up in the air for a long, long time. Picks up his second wicket. It's a big swing by Kaiser Munir. There was a full delivery there from Isanullah Wafa, just targeted the stumps. Played the classic game of you miss, I hit. He'll be facing up against Hissingens, who had a big day yesterday, 3 games. 2 of which went in the way of the opposition. So Hissingens, they need to get another win on the board as quickly as they can. 15 off 17 for a point. And there's another 6 of them. And Saklen Karamat, where have you been hiding? That one goes over the circus tents. What's he got as a comeback? The left armour. Oh, it's a wicket. A big swish down the pitch there from Saklen Karamat, looking to go for the 666. Only manages to make contact with fresh air, and Kader Sadat does the rest behind the stubs. Just get bat on ball. Well, that's not quite what he expected, but it's going to go for not quite a back-smo, but it goes for a minimo. And that's 4 of the 6 needed then. He gets a pat on the back from Sahil Shahzad. This time he goes a bit more conventional. It's gone high up in the air. Does it have the distance on it? No, it does not. And Baz Ayubi, the man with the golden hands, picks up another catch. It's a comfortable catch, but maybe Baz makes it look a bit more comfortable than it actually was, because he had one of his teammates absolutely flying towards him on the rope. That one squirts away. Will it go all the way? Yes, it will. 6 runs. Anything here is just a consolation, though. But it would have been a much closer game had they just shown a bit more intent out there in the middle. They've just relied on big swings, and finishes aptly with a big swing that doesn't go very far. This time they do show a bit of intent. They get through for 2. They're going to go for 3. Yes, they will. The bat's on the floor. The ball comes in. And the keeper there has been absolutely peppered. So suddenly they find their running shoes from somewhere when it's very much too little too late for Malmo. But they do manage to scamper through on the final delivery.